guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Rochelle. I'm going to show you how I do my simple makeup. Like I said before, I'm 38 years old. You don't want to do something too drastic, so let's do something simple together. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ask questions down below, and I'll do my best to answer to every single one of them. Okay, we start with a toner. Some people don't use it, but I personally do. It's from Neutrogena and it's really good for the face. And I use it on my face before I apply my primer. You don't have to, but it's really nice for the skin. And I let it dry for a few seconds before I apply my primer. So I have multiple kind of primers, but today I'll be using the one from Ulta. This is Poreless Face Primer. I really like it. It's very nice and small. I wanted to try it before I buy the big one, so I bought the little one. It's about $7.50, and whatever I use on my video, I'm gonna post it on the bottom so you can see. And I'm gonna try my best to add the price if I remember all of them. So I prime my face. It's very smooth, guy. Very nice. Don't forget under your eyes. Don't forget, I'm 38 years old, so this video will be beneficial for people that in their 30s or more, because I'm doing something really nice and simple. I'm going clubbing today. So after my primer, I let it sit for a couple minutes, a couple seconds. And now I'm going to use my NYX foundation. And it's Can't Stop, Won't Stop. I really like it. It's good for dry, oily, or combination face. This is the color Cappuccino. Like I said, I'll be putting it down. I use one pump of this when it's coming out. I just bought it. And then the NYX in shade Cappuccino. And it's right here. I have one pump. And I will be posting ink on the bottom. You can either use your fingers or you can put it straight to the sponge. Some people wet the sponge, some people doesn't. I like to wet my sponge, you see? You can either do with the hand or with the sponge. They both give you the same result. And you can blend it. Don't rub it, just press on it. You press it on the skin. Blend it real good. You can put it all over, even on your eyebrows, because like you can see, I haven't done my eyebrow yet. And there's nothing wrong with putting on your eyebrow. And with that kind of foundation, it blend it well good. And it's a very light foundation. And it'll give you a natural look. Don't forget to put it under your chin, because you don't want to have your face one color and your chin a little bit lighter or darker. So you want everything to blend in and match. Don't forget by your ears. You see, I'm already looking beautiful. Well, more beautiful than I was. Don't forget your crease. I got everything. I actually had like a 1.5 pump. The tap of the little hole from the pump is not that big, so it won't give you too much. I also put it on my lid. It's perfectly fine. It won't kill you. Now that I'm done with my foundation, I'm going to put on my concealer. I just bought the ColourPop from Ulta. And with my complexion, I use the color Dark 46. So since I'm the only one using it, I don't have to put it on the back of my hand. I just apply it straight under my eye. And I don't go crazy. I just put some dots. A few dots. I put a little bit under my chin. Some people do put in on their forehead. You don't have to, but you can. I put a little bit. And then with the same sponge, you blend it. Let's blend. It's almost the same color as my foundation, just a tiny bit lighter. And if you want something lighter under your eye, your concealer, you can get a lighter color. Mine's a dark 46. I don't think they have dark 44, but they have dark 42. I got it from Ulta, and they only $6. I'll be listing it below so you can see exactly what I use. Look at it. You blend it real good. So I'm going to bake. Bake. Don't forget. As I'm baking, that's when I'm going to work on my eyebrow. So what I use to bake, it's the Pretty Vulgar translucent powder. I got it from BoxyCharm because I have the subscription. Or you can use Buttercup, Sacha Buttercup. But today, I'm making a mess here. But today I decided to use the Pretty Vulgar. It's really nice, guys. You should give it a try. And what happened is, for me to get what I need, I just shake it upside down a little bit. You know, and the powder come to you. Look at that. You get the powder. You don't use the whole thing, but you get the powder. And you can use the little sponge to bake. What I do, I don't want to make a mess all over the place, so I use the sponge. You don't have to press it on the sponge too much. And you put it under the eye. Bake. It keeps your makeup intact. Makes it look prettier. See, I'm baking. Some people put a lot, some people put a little. It's your preferences. I don't go crazy, but I like to put a little bit to keep my makeup nice and smooth and matte. Look at that. Don't I look pretty? Yes, I do. All right. You see, I don't really have much going on. You can do your makeup pretty nice and clean. So after baking, you can let your face bake for like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. It depends on how much time you have. It really doesn't matter. It won't make it any whiter. But the more stays on the skin, you get a better result. So what I can do now while I'm waiting for it, I can either blend it or I can do my eyeshadow. So I use my eyeshadow primer, just a tiny bit. You don't have to, but I use a little bit. Okay. So my eyeshadow primer, I go on with my fingers. Look at that. All nice and pretty. Before I apply my eyeshadow. So since I'm going out, I'll be wearing a blue dress. So I'm going with my dark blue eyeshadow and I'm going to add a little gold to it so it doesn't look too boring. So what I have is Morphe, and that's my Morphe. Where's the box? So I can show you guys the number. So I have Morphe, thank you. And this is 35V. I got that from Ulta. I think it was $24. And you can always try to use your coupon. I don't remember if I use my 20% coupon or the 350, but anything helps. It is very pretty, 35V. And I'm going to use that color, and it's called Flang. I'm going to use that blue. But before using that, I'm going with a little bit of natural color. You can either, it depends on your color or your preference. You can either use this or that. And here are the names, Scandal or Vixen. And then I'm going to use Flang after that. And a little bit of gold to blend it a little bit. And the gold I'm gonna wear, it's that gold from Ulta. And the name of it is Heart of Gold. It's from Ulta. I believe it was $7.50. I'll add it too. So let's go with the Vixen, just to give the eye a little nice pop. Okay. You see, it's already looking natural. It is very pigmented. Oh, Morphe does a good job in all their palettes. I have multiple ones. I have the 350M. I have a little one that has 15 on it. They're very nice, very pigmented, and they give you very beautiful colors on them. On that palette, there's a lot of colors that I haven't used. Maybe a good 8 of them out of 35. So that's a good thing. This may not like it, I use them. So with that same brush, because I was using the Vixen, which is not a dark color, I go on with the Fling, which is the dark blue because of the dress I'm wearing. So with the dark blue. What I do, you can use 2 colors, even 3, even 7 if you like. But always trying to put the darker color at the end. So that's exactly what I'm doing. This is my blue, and I'm putting the darker color at the end. It looks more natural, makes you look younger when you put the darker color at the end. Always close your eyes a little bit. That'll give you the look you're looking for. And I go again to make it a little darker. You see guys, it gives me a nice blue, and I only did it twice. You don't have to, only once should be good enough, but it's your preference. And we go with the other eye. You see, it's your preference. You can go twice, but it's not a must. And I go again to make it a little darker to match my dress. So now I go with my other brush so I can go do my gold. The gold that I'm using is the plastic. It's a Private Party from the Morphe 35V. I go in there and I do the front. Look at that. It's a very pretty gold. Not too dramatic, but very nice and classy. And then it gets in my blue a little bit, but that's not a big deal because I can blend them and make it look nice. Ask questions if you have to on the box below. Well, sorry, if you want to. and I'll make sure to reply. So what I do, I get my gold to mix with my blue a little bit. It makes it nicer. And like I said, I'm 38 years old. You don't want to look you don't want to do too much. And no offense to nobody, you don't want to look like a drag queen because as we age, less is more sometimes. So you don't want to do too much. See? Nice and simple. Since my dress is already very blue, so I don't want my eyes to be too much. So what I do, some people will use the black because I have the black down there. Some people will use the black. What's the name of the black? Little Black Book is the name of it. To do under your eyes. But what I do that makes it faster for me, I use the pencil. That's just called black. That's the dark brown pencil. Where's the black one? I'm sorry. I have the Avon pencil. So what I do, I go under my eye a little bit. You can pull it down. You don't have to, but just to show you how easy it can be. And you do under your eye. Ta-da! And you go on and do the other one. And I'm gonna show you a trick when you're blending out your baking powder. If you think it's going to be too light, you can blend it out while you're using a little bit of foundation. This is Fit Me 330 Toffee Caramel or Caramel, depends. Everybody call it differently. It's a little hard to open, but this is what it looked like, 330. And I use my Morphe brush. Sorry, I can't tell you which one it, oh, I'm sorry. I thought the name came off. That's my G8 Morphe brush. What I do, I go in there a little bit and I'm blending my baking powder. Look at that. The Fit Me really help. You can use another one, but I like the Fit Me. Blend it real nice. And I'm going off camera so I can go and do my Tweety Bird looking eyelashes. I am back. I just finished my eyelashes. Very nice, huh? And I will have a video on how I put my eyelashes. It's very nice and easy. It takes practice because it took me a while before I master it. Now it takes me a few seconds to put them in. And I have Kiss True Volume Natural Hair. And it's, I'll put it there. It's number KTVL01. It's Kiss. I don't know if you can see it. That's the number. And it's very nice. And that's what I'm wearing now, as you can see. Okay. So now the only thing I want to do that's left to do, I don't have to, but the only thing it's left to do, because as you can see, my face is already nice and pretty and natural. So I'm going to use my MAC foundation, and this is a medium deep MAC foundation, and I think it's like between $34 and $38. So I use my brush. This is from e.l.f. It says powder brush. It don't have a number. It just says powder brush from e.l.f. I bought some stuff from them and they sent me a couple free brushes. So with that, you go like that. And you know what, guys? Before I finish with that, I'm gonna show you another trick. You don't have to, but it makes a difference. I have this is Earth 6. It's the, how do you call that? No, it's kind of a contour. I'm sorry, it's kind of contour. I couldn't come up with it. Don't try stuff on. It's a contour. So I make a fishy mouth with my face so I can get it to where I want it to be. And there we go. Okay, you see? Some people do it all over. I don't like that, but you can if you want to. And I have the perfect brush for contour. This is perfect. It says expert face. It's Real Technique. And this is that brush. And I only use it for my contour. To contour my face, to blend it in. Look at that. It blend the hell out of my contour. I like it. And that's the only thing I use it for. You see, I don't have to take it off all the way. And it still look pretty natural. Look at that. It looks nice and chic. Ta-da! So now, as we were doing with the MAC, we can go over it. It's fine. It's not gonna go anywhere. And I have my MAC all over. Don't just take them off the package. Just show me which one. You might get something and I don't like it. Sorry, guys. One of my daughters choosing her hair for me because I'm going to use a wig. And one day I'll be showing you my wigs and how I wear them. And different kind of names. Which one's sheds, which one doesn't. But we'll get to that later.
Mommy?
Okay, that's basically it. What I do, I give my face a little glittery face. Glittery look. I have NYX Professional Makeup Love You So Mochi. I got mine from Walmart and it was $18. So you might get it other places, it might be more or less, but we all know Walmart has the cheapest. So I got it for 18. It is very beautiful, guys. It is so pigmented, and I don't know if there's a name to the colors, but I haven't tried it one on yet. We have the it's like a light off-white, and we have the pink and we have the white. So I'm going to use the off-white one, and I have that brush, fancy looking brush. So I'm going to use it on my cheek. It makes your cheek pop up. It's nice, guys. That's my first time using it, and it is nice. It's pigmented. It's not too much. Look at that. Can you see that? Can you see that? It's very pretty. I like it. You should try it. Look at that. I'll put the name below. I don't know if you can see it good on the camera. You see how shiny my face look with it on? I like it. I don't put a lot. I go light because I didn't know what to expect. So I went light on it, but it does not make a mess and it is very beautiful. I did a little bit. Look at that. And look at the other side. Isn't that pretty? Gorgeous. So what I'm gonna do is wear my my Smashbox primer water. What happened is it's not the original packet. I mean the original bottle because I dropped it, so I had to substitute. I dropped it and there was a hole in it. I had to substitute, but it's the Smashbox primer water. So this is my final look. I add my hair and some accessories. And my dress, like I was saying, it's kind of dark blue that goes with my eyeshadow. And this is it. If you want to know where the hair is from, just ask. And this is my final look. And thank you for watching. Ask anything and I will reply. Thank you and have a good night.